Pimian can begin making small talk with him in Hallett if he wants.
Sure. I mean, why not? He doesn't really see a reason to, though. But all right,
well, I guess I don't know. Sometimes people are like into that. Like, dude, look, man. I come from a place of learning. Everyone's a stereotype for me.
Yeah.
I come from a place of learning. Individuals yet.
I come from a place of learning. Everyone is a stereotype.
Everyone is either a student or a stereotype in my experience. I have like no social experience other than teaching.
Very well. Others can be courteous, everything considered. So we'll talk about shit.
Sure. Well, we wait. There's nothing else to do, really.
Well, once my sickness runs out, I can cast this detect magic.
I can cast that now.
Sure, check the scarf. I mean, why not?
Yeah, your sickness would have run out at this point now.
So is there anything I need to roll for this detect magic spell, or?
No.
Okay.
What do you hope to gain from the spell, however?
Well, if I can locate anything magical in like this general direction.
Sure. It's a 60-foot cone.
Look at the scarf. Who knows what sorts of runes these might be? Runes have power right here.
Well, you can put the scarf in front of that cone as well, so
hold it up
if it's magical.
Probably the cone is like a flashlight, basically. Hold out your hand.
Whatever way you sort of look.
Also, it does not penetrate walls, but you wouldn't sense anything magical.
Oh. Okay. Take a look at the scarf then.
Do any of you know what that creature was?
No.
Having gotten barely a look at it, I have no idea what it even looks like, to be fair, but...
It was a hideous, warped amalgamation of flesh and sinew and teeth.
Seemed sort of intelligent in a way. It was wearing clothes, well, scarf anyway.
Pimian can try to make a guess off of those descriptions.
Not a bad guess.
I mean, we can drag the corpse in front of you, like feel the corpse with your hand. Yeah, like
wow, fucking 25 is not a bad guess.
I mean, what you got described essentially fits for everything ever.
I mean, 19 different things.
We have the corpse.
Shiny.
We have the
blinded people for very
well,
time.
I do know also,
that's gotta
for
be
the record, that it does blind people with its eyes, and I'm sure most things don't do that. So
hopefully,
you would know that it does not fall under the field of dungeoneering.
Ah, what would it fall under?
It would be an Arcana check.
Oh, goody! That means I have to use my religion check.
Oh,
no.
If I know it's
an aberration.
If I know it's Arcana as well, then I can make a knowledge check.
Saw it and everything.
Since I have skill in that.
Mm-hmm. For the record, my religion check is my everything check.
Yeah, I figured as much. 19. That would be enough to recognize the creature as a Blindheim, a magical beast that is native to wet caves as well as the Underdark.
Do they live in large communities?
They do not.
Well, that's good.
Build huge metropolitan cities.
Thousands of individuals.
Do they permanently blind their victims?
Not permanently, no. It would only last for quite a long time. However, it is rarely permanent, unless you specifically look into their eyes and don't stop.
quite a long time. There's no telling how long I will be like this then.
Scars, just like. Or we found out that if you don't stop, it's gonna get worse. Shake his head.
Only did get flashed for a moment. I'm sure you will be fine.
Sean looks around. Well, we can give it a bit. See if anything happens. If it doesn't, we either have to press on or head back.
It's rather smelly in here.
Yes.
Does my knowledge tell me if there's anything you can harvest from that corpse? Or?
Nothing immediately useful.
Okay.
Use the eyes as flashlights.
Not like the basilisk that has like stone curing potion right in his blood.
Yeah.
Yes, blindness curing blood.
Who knows?
Yeah. Oh man, I'd drink some blind blood.
There's only one way to find out.
Are we currently sitting in this thing's lair? Where exactly have we moved?
Looks around. I actually didn't really look. Looks like a wet cave. Yeah.
It
you
pretty
check the
much looks
corners?
exactly like that.
Have you
There's
checked around the corners?
Water, wall.
Are there more molds in the water by chance? Can't really look.
I'll try to look for mold in the water.
There is mold pretty much not in the water but along the banks.
Oh yeah, it's everywhere.
Hmm.
None of it seems to be moving like that, though. As far as I can see.
Take a quick look around this corner here.
Going closer to the tunnel to the west, Keinrich would spot what appears to be a body.
Oh. Describe it.
At least from a distance, it very much looks like the body of something humanoid, something dressed, and probably looking a bit closer, you would quickly recognize it as being the body of a half-orc.
Oh. I will relate this information to the party. A bit closer.
Someone from the earlier expedition, no doubt.
It's essentially
Is it-
about here.
Oh,
Here.
Oh,
there,
that way.
okay.
Oh.
Like west, not southwest.
Can push his way there. Moving slowly. What's all this on the ground?
These are stalactites.
Oh, does it make it difficult to move?
No.
They're on the ceiling, I would think, then, right?
Where's the old?
It's stalagmites, the ones on the bottom.
Ah, okay, got it.
No one ever knows.
Stalag bottoms?
Jeez.
Stalak bottoms.
Stalagmite, the G is for ground, stalactite, C for ceiling.
You know.
Okay.
Well, there we go.
The body of the half-orc is dressed, however, there does not seem to be anything valuable or useful on her. It seems to have been stripped before. What you would also very quickly be able to tell is the cause of death. Many, many stab wounds.
Like spikes
A
or
knife.
blades.
Like a small blade.
Looks like someone small didn't like guests.
What is it that you found?
A half-orc woman with, a very large amount of stab wounds, seen from a small blade. Like the one Pimion wears.
Was a half-orc involved in one of the expeditions by chance, like, say, the group of locals, Sheep?
That would be a knowledge local check.
Why can't it be an I live in this fucking town skill check?
See how much
All
you pay
right, I
attention.
need an important question here. Is it DC 10 or lower, or is it above that?
It is DC 10.
Okay, then I can actually attempt it. No.
No. You know that there were thugs involved, but you don't know who was part of that group.
Do I find anything on the corpse if I check it?
Nothing worth of value.
Okay.
Scraps of torn clothing.
She's been stripped then from
Yes.
possessions.
Which is an interesting factor. Something here wanted what she had.
That
Is
would not surprise me.
Is the corpse decomposed? Has it been along?
There is mold growing on it. However, it has not been here long.
Okay.
Should my vision return when we leave, I'll take this body back with us to the council. Maybe they know who she is.
It's a good idea.
Mm-hmm. Well, I
Could also just push it in the water; it should float out by itself, right?
I would prefer not doing that.
Should we move the body to over here then, for now?
Well, I mean, like, there's a ledge there. You'd have to, like, chuck it off.
Let's
Yeah.
leave it there for now.
I mean, you can go ahead and use your sorcerer muscles.
Just use prestidigitation.
Prestidigitation does not remotely help you with moving a body.
Mage
like-
Hand might.
If you have grease, you can.
I,
use
I,
another
I don't
shit.
I don't think Mage Hand is powerful enough to lift a body of that size.
A,
Female.
Mage
the
hand
body
can
of
lift 5
a
pounds.
the body of a clothed and rather burly half orc weighs more than 5 pound.
Unseen servant then.
That costs an actual spell slot.
Jafar, carry this away from me.
Tinser's floating disc. is
At
not
once, sir. Well, I guess we wait for an hour.
But did I see anything around this corner?
Just the tunnel continuing that way.
Hang out for a little while.
Okay.
And after hanging out for a while, eventually Zarin's and Pimian's vision does return.
Jubilation.
Annoying spots on the eyes where you can just see colored spots everywhere. Wolf's just sitting here, sort of humming to himself. Not really doing a whole lot.
Vision. Oh,
Wave my hand in front of Pimen's face.
I can see.
So, what? Who?
Are we ready to continue on then?
What happened?
I can
Pimen
see again.
seems- Yes.
Oh,
Zoran blinks, trying to ascertain his location, as this looks new to him.
just Luke stands up. Says, that took way long.
Just hope we don't run into more of those things then.
Well, they live alone, hopefully. Besides, we said it's home. If it had visitors, I'm sure they would be here by now.
Yes, and if we move to this more dry path, there shouldn't be more of them.
Well, let's see. Can bring a little bit down the path.
Okay.
My tiny light.
Maybe if you stack up more beetles.
Maybe someone
you
who
can have
has
light.
dark vision, should do that instead.
Who does that, though?
But who would have
I
that,
don't know.
Grimmith?
I
Well,
can't
we are all
imagine.
humans and like one halfling, right?
Halflings don't have dark vision in this game.
No.
All right, sweet.
My character has no idea.
All right, I wasn't, of course, asking your fucking character. I wouldn't talk about it like that. All right.
I'm pretty sure they don't.
All right, sweet. I have dark. Yay!
Bionic
All we
eyes
get is a
engaged.
+2 on perception checks.
I will enjoy my privilege.
There's a
Check your
cave
privilege,
here.
Grimmith.
And toward
Hey.
the village.
The tunnel eventually crosses another, medium-sized cavern. This one completely filled with twisted pieces of metal, crates, boxes, and general rubble.
Careful where
On the
you step.
walls, barely visible in the dim light, are chalk drawings.
Of what?
Chalk drawings of what looks like spiny plants and skeletons with 3 legs
What?
and 4 arms.
What? Madness, all of it.
Does it look like the repair robot?
The repair robot
Skeletons.
did not have 4 arms.
Well, it was broken.
But these are skeletons, right?
The drawings are somewhat primitive. They could very well be one of those robots.
I bet it's those other ones.
Maybe ask the professor if...
Looks like someone took a break in here.
kind of like knowledge check would it be to like inspect them?
That would be knowledge local.
Ah. I got nothing.
Yeah, you got nothing, pretty much.
Is Zarin like gonna follow us or?
No, he's still standing there trying to like fucking recalibrate his eyes effectively, mumbling to himself.
My vision's still kind of spotty, but I'm excited to press on.
And I move back a bit and like say like, are you okay back there?
Well, I've just mostly recovered from being blinded by a creature I've never seen before and would like never to see again. No.
Are you well enough to move?
I've only sustained minor injuries.
Well, sounds good enough. We're moving over this way.
I see. Before Zarin goes, I want to like check to like make sure like in this pool, like here, sheep, just to like peer in. It's like a secret passage that has like 9,000 gold pieces in it.
You do not see any secret passages or treasure.
Okay. All right.
So you do see something that a Blindheim would potentially consider treasure, but it's not nice.
What is it?
Like bits of bones.
Is there like any bodies in there?
No.
All right.
That'd be a horrible way to find your like foster father stuffed into a crack in a watery cave.
I mean, you know, Zarin is here to look for Connor, so it's kind of imperative that he, you know,
Does. Yeah.
You have been looking for traps, right?
No. Why would there be traps in here?
Well, if there's individuals who are taking things off of bodies and stabbing people, it seems reasonable that there would be traps.
Just frowned slightly. Doesn't really follow the logic. Shrugs. All right. Take your word for it.
Zarin shrugs. Well, of course, this is my first time down here too. By all means, keep leading the way.
Looks at Pyrian. Could you make it a little more bright? This
I
bead
could give
looks
you a torch.
bad. Oh, would that be useful? Though I would probably throw it away at the first time.
Ah, yes, the light is a problem. I can see just fine some distance without light. He says, above his clawed beak. Mouth thing. Like just like his like curled nose into a beak. There we go. And like this plumage of feathers.
So would it be better for Zarin to lead us
That
in
was
the dark so we
strange.
don't alert our
I mean,
presence to
can-
anything with a torch?
What was the point of not going forward if they were blind, if we're going in the dark? Oh, we need light. But I prefer to have light that I don't have to hold.
Well, why don't you throw it ahead of you?
Shrugs. Looks
I
to
can just
kind of
cast light.
do that.
Well, I can take out a torch from my backpack and light it up and hand it over to Rotar.
Sure, he'll take it and like throw it over here.
I didn't
don't-
mean to do that.
Oh, don't do that.
You do what now?
Hmm?
You do what
Well,
now?
why should I not do that? Does anyone stop me?
No.
Well, I'm not in any position to stop you.
Like, don't throw it right away once I give it to you.
I mean
We
that's
can
you
just-
know that
I
was
can
the
just
idea.
Cast light on a rock and we can throw the rock.
But if you do not physically stop him, he'll throw the torch.
All right.
No,
Okay,
well,
where do
like,
you throw the torch?
Here.
All right. The torch rolls off the 10-foot high ledge, touches something at the bottom, causing a rather noisy scuttling as suddenly the entire hallway to the southwest is covered in mold.
That worked.
The temperature drops about, well, a significant amount, and, well, the hallway to the southwest is now suddenly full of mold.
Brilliant!
what
You've
happens to the
accelerated
light?
their reproduction, it seems.
The torch keeps flickering, but is almost being suffocated by the quickly growing mold over it.
But I suggest we don't go that way.
Zarn is backing up. Well, congratulations. You've now completely limited our ability to traverse anywhere here.
It's the other way.
The tunnel to the southeast is still fine.
Suppose this is the way then. Good call, Saren. I mean, could you
Yeah,
supply some light, perhaps?
sure. Cast light.
Just, I don't think I'll recover the torch. I hope that's okay.
I have some more.
It's not. Oh. God?
Yeah. I would like you
No.
to stop moving. As you find yourself on a about 2-foot high ledge leading into a rather large cavern. The things you see there are essentially small huts almost. Piles of wood and rock and other things that could very well serve as shelter. And we'll also go into initiative as you will be attacked upon entering that cavern.
Dastardly crime.
Right, so my character's leaving now, guys. Bye.
It's the Blindhelm city.
Blindheim.
I will
Blind-
allow
yes.
I will allow Pimian and Rofer to do a perception check to see if whether or not you get surprised.
Sure.
Mm,
You are both surprised.
Wondiferous.
Let's see, as what seems to attack you here is
Oh God,
visible to your northeast.
The hell is that?
that's
Hey.
hideous.
It looks like a most definitely humanoid creature with humanoid proportions. However, it is entirely naked, apart from multiple holsters for different daggers. One of the daggers, it is wielding currently in one of its hands, and it will step forward and try to stab Rofer.
It only gets one move, one action, right?
It does get a 5-foot step.
All right.
That's not an action. It will stab you at your flat-footed AC. And miss.
Yup.
That was that guy. This guy will move here. This guy will move here.
Oh, no, they're named NPCs.
Chandala, it would then be your turn.
Well, so hideous death mold is coming up there.
Yeah.
Can I shoot it?
The mold has seemed to stop growing.
Oh. Well, do I hear some curse or something from Rothor down there?
Well, yeah, probably like the sound of a dagger stabbing into like scale mail, and him startled like, "What the hell is that?"
I said there would be traps. He says basically to Shandal. Right
Sort
next
of
to him.
Yeah.
Right?
Shonda like curses under her breath. Is like, oh, good heavens. So, standing here, I do see a little bit of that token. I don't know if I can actually shoot it.
From where you're standing, no. You would have to shoot around the corner.
Is there anything other around that corner that could stab me?
No. Not that I can see anyway.
No. Well, I
But
can't
as
move
it
up
turns
there
out,
anyway.
I haven't had revealed a whole lot because
I-
I'm the light source that I actually have.
Shauna moves here. She prepares to fire upon any enemy that comes into visual range of her. Or that
Let's
she
see,
can-
you had...
I have
Malachi, did you
cast
have...
light on me right now, so
Okay,
I
there you go.
there is one down there, but
Oh,
it's
wow.
not going to stab you if you step there. It's too far away.
Well, I'm still gonna stay here for this round. Next round, I'm probably gonna move out. But yeah, prepare an attack if anything comes into view.
Okay, Rothor.
Gotta go into rage. Or just stab me like that.
Ruth or
He's
mad.
telling me to first. Who needs AC? Oh. Let's use another destined strike. +1 to hit.
That is most definitely a hit against the unarmored humanoid. It is, however, still standing.
They're tough. Like step here.
Okay.
Is it made from flesh, I guess?
I think so.
They seem to at least be able to bleed. As
They
this one is-
bleed.
This one is doing.
If they
full-
bleed, we can kill them.
In theory.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see, this one will delay after the other one. This one will do nothing for now.
I think I know what's about to happen here.
Mm-hmm.
The Skulk will move here and try to stab Rothor.
Fall down right at the edge of the ledge.
That's right.
They are flanking. That is a fumble. Then it's the other guy's turn, who will also try to stab you. That is a hit. He will add another 4 points of sneak attack damage on top of that.
God, I'm almost dead.
Curse level 1.
Pemian.
Damien will. Hang on. So is it possible in one turn to cast Cure Light Wounds, hold the charge, walk forward, and touch him?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. Well, I will do that.
Good. I will take it.
Ow.
Also, shouldn't Chandra shoot Skulk as soon as he moves in?
I did prepare.
Yes, you can.
Kaboom!
That is a hit, but he's still standing.
Rothor gains 3 HP. I rolled poorly.
You would then be moved after him, which would be right here.
I would be
Would
right
in
before.
front of him. Yeah.
For him, right? Yeah. Okay. Are you done, Jack?
Yep.
Okay. Kenrick.
Seeing as the passage is quite narrow, I will let Zarin go in first. He's probably going to charge in with his two-hander.
I have no room to wiggle around and charge or even attack in there. That's completely blocked off.
Hmm.
You might as well go for it.
Yeah, I guess.
Two allies.
Okay, I didn't know that. Well, I will move here, and yes, I do get a shot at this humanoid thing. See if I can use my crossbow to shoot at him. Nope.
That is not it. Zarin.
Yeah, Zarin is frowning, and bits of anger are creeping into his facial features due to the events that have just recently transpired. I'm going to spend my turn, standard action, trying to discern what the hell this is, with like a knowledge dungeoneering skill check shape.
Could you repeat that?
I am going to spend my entire turn attempting to discern what this mold is that has completely consumed this entire passageway and is emitting an unholy aura of cold energy.
Alright, that would be a knowledge dungeoneering.
Okay, I will go ahead and make a knowledge dungeoneering skill check. Dun 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 dun. 18.
You would recognize this as being a special mold called brown mold. It is known for the fact that it consumes heat and it uses heat to grow rapidly.
Is there any way to destroy it that is not heat related?
You would use the opposite.
Okay. So something that's cold related. All right, that gives them an idea of what to fucking do whenever we go back to town. That's my entire turn.
Okay. Roll for.
Go here. See if you can kill this thing.
That is a hit. That is enough to kill him.
Good.
He cries out in a language none of you can really understand. Then it's this one's turn. Who will step forward and throw a dagger towards Rofar. Which I will have to roll manually because I don't have his thing set up properly. That looks to be it.
Yep.
That will be a d4. 2 points of damage as a dagger comes sailing towards you.
Oh.
Well, keep shooting. Actually, well, I'll shoot Skulk. Kaboom!
That's it. And that disables him at least.
Wonderful. In that case, I'm gonna move out here. Yes. And that's it.
Okay, the skull will move away, or try to.
Aha!
How big is the ledge?
It's 2 to 3 feet. It's
Oh.
not difficult to traverse.
So, at this point, Chip, could I poke it with my bayonet or not? Because I shot.
No, you shot.
Okay.
So he gets to go out there scot-free.
Pimian gets to stab.
Unless
right?
unless
I don't
Pimian
have a
has
weapon
a...
drawn.
Yeah, you don't.
Okay.
Okay.
No,
That's what I thought.
that's unfortunate.
This guy is down.
Shoot him, Professor!
I
Pimian.
will pull out my bow. And, as you say, shoot him.
Which one?
The disabled one.
Okay. He drops unconscious.
The professor laying down the pain, just killing
Mhm.
everyone. Yeah.
Professor is he's no slouch with that bow.
Okay. What's the range on these crossbows?
Should be 60.
It says 80.
Ah, well, there
That's
you
it.
go. That's 80.
Yeah.
And that you can still fire past that, but you take a penalty for every 80 feet
Okay. Well,
that you go. Up to 5.
I am close enough to take a shot at this
Yeah.
Yadris guy. So yeah, I will try
But
to-
can you see him?
Yep.
You should be able to.
Yeah.
I don't have ownership of your token, so I can't see your vision.
Yeah, it's totally on the.
Alright.
in the-
That is not a hit. Zarin.
Zarin, still on edge, although less so now that Leaf said he's come with some sort of measure of peace. Now realizing that the torch idea is literally the worst thing ever. These people. He's going to have to learn how to travel. We'll go ahead and let's see here. That's one move action. Zarin will go ahead and take a look. I'm not going to bother switching the stag. Zarin will go ahead and take another move action, I suppose, and stand here. That'll be the end of my turn, God.
Okay, give me a second here. Let's do this. As after the shouting and crying and screaming in a language that you can't really understand, from the north steps out from one of the tunnels another one of these creatures. As she will step here, look at what is conspiring, and will throw a bottle.
Oh,
Alchemist!
She will try to throw it. She can probably throw it right here, meaning that she has to hit that square.
I wish
Actually,
to shoot it.
she'll throw it at Zarin.
Okay. All right, whatever.
At the biggest clump of people. That should be. 1 second. I haven't set these guys up properly because I'm dumb. +7. There we go. That is a hit. Everyone else gets a reflex save. Everyone else being Pimian and Chandala. And Zarin takes a 6 points of fire damage as she holds a flask of liquid that explodes upon impact.
Oh. Alright.
Though Chandala fails, you get 1 point of fire damage. Pimian, however, manages to avoid it completely. As the creature stepping out of the cave seems to want to say something, but then decides to simply draw her daggers. Chandala.
Well, I'm gonna shoot back because I don't like that. So I'm gonna shoot. Oh yeah.
That is a hit against her.
And gonna 5 foot, like hop down the ledge down here, spread out a little bit. Actually, gotta spread out a little bit more so we don't get that again. There we go.
Okay, roll 4.
Oh, alright. Does charge give you a bonus to hit?
Yes, +2.
Well, I guess we'll do that. My AC's not really existing anyway. So. And let's just make this like my last destined strike for the day. That's sweet, +1.
Sweet, sweet, +1.
Oh, it doesn't add the +2 by itself, does it?
That's a lot of damage though. That's her flying away.
That is a crit that confirms, and you may describe.
Well, alright. He's in his sort of bloody flurry right now, so it's much more of an instinctual sort of thing, not really thinking about it. This thing steps out, throws fire, which doesn't hit him, which is nice. And then he moves up and quickly sort of just springs the sword down to shoulder level and carves its torso in half. Not really giving it much thought.
Let's see. This one will see the display, drop its dagger, and essentially move away. Its skin sort of turning the same color as the cave walls, making it very hard to actually see where the hell he's going. Come here.
I guess since it's still kind of a... Would I be allowed, if I were to try to do a heal check to use the trauma kit, could I take 10 on that, or does the combat mean that it's still a stressful scenario and I can't?
You couldn't do it during combat.
Okay, then I would rather just use a Cure Light Wounds spell. Which I will do on Zarin.
Can you cast light on the bleeding guy? Or is it touch-based?
He's probably too far away. I think it's touch.
It's also
Or
only
it's
castable
short.
on objects.
Okay.
I will also note, God, that I should be able to see further in here. My range of vision is not very large. There we go.
Zarin will heal 8 hit points.
Okay.
Nice.
Now that kind of makes up for the fire.
Kendrick.
We'll move over here, and I will keep ready for anything else that might emerge.
Okay, Zarin.
Well, Zarin's life up until quite recently has been very stable as far as things go. Now he just had this incredible fire substance thrown at him, his entire body was burning. He wasn't sure how he felt about that. And then this little halfling behind him touched him, and then all of the fire went away. Zarin will take a swift action Zarn will go ahead and drop his current focus as a free action. Oh no, I had the Falcon focus enabled anyway. Zarin will go ahead and waddle out to like here. And I'm going to go ahead and use a standard action to take 10 on a perception check. Zarin is very upset by the people he is traveling with, and knows that he can better keep an eye on anything than anyone else can. And it's my turn.
Okay. Chandala.
Well, can't see much. She will move up here with her gun out, looking around a little bit. See if she can see anything.
You do not.
Oh. Well,
You
that's
still do not.
That's it, I guess.
Rofa.
Is sort of wounded, and I think I'll just end the rage here. And then move like back here. He sort of moves back, sort of wounded.
You can move that far, man. I suppose it's like double move.
Yeah.
All right.
Moves back there and like leans against the wall, panting a little bit. As, he's now fatigued for the next 4 rounds.
Okay. With his turn, we will go out of combat because he's not going to return.
Alright, well, I won't bother adding. Let's make an empty attack roll then.
Well, that hurt somewhat, but do you have more healing?
I have the trauma pack, but I have no more spells today.
Mm-hmm.
I have enough luck. I can use one more round of luck to get myself like 3 rounds of +2, so I could do 3 take 10s on heal checks if everyone wants to like line up for healing.
I mean, I wouldn't mind.
Yeah. We'll start with you.
I can probably manage as it is.
It really snuck up on me.
Yep, I'll use 1 round of luck.
Hence my warning earlier about traps.
1 heal. Whoa, what? I
Doesn't look like a take to me.
I meant to take 10. Yeah. I can't fail it when I take 10, so I don't know why I'm even.
Good.
So.
Heal me, Pimion.
So 8,
Shonda looks over to
and then I can give you another 1 if you want.
Should we? You seem to be quite proficient in
Oh,
seeing
this'll
in the
do.
dark down here. Maybe you and me should sweep the area a little bit while they patch up back there.
Zarin looks over and says, "Yes, that would be sufficient, I think. Or at least keep an eye here for now. See whether there's anything else that might try ambushing. Or whether there's more tunnels full of brown mold. Which is what that was back there."
Shakes her head. This is a bad place. Looking around.
I will take a look at this corpse next to me and see what I can learn from it.
Like dissected?
I'll see what it has and on its person, and
Yeah,
if I
identify
recognize
them.
Well, naked and full of daggers.
What sort of skill check would it be to identify the species?
To identify would be a knowledge local.
They're humanoids.
As for their belongings, the one that Kenrick is currently investigating is pretty easy to rummage through, essentially, because all it has is 3 daggers and a short sword.
Oh, poor guy. He wasn't well equipped.
It is the same for this one.
Thanks, Mike.
This one, however, let's do the loot first. This one over here has slightly more stuff, as she is easy to recognize as a she, and she is also wearing a satchel. In that satchel, you can find another bottle of alchemist's fire, as well as a bottle of liquid ice.
Ah.
In addition to that, she has 35 gold pieces and 18 silver pieces, 3 smoke sticks, 10 daggers, and her short sword is masterwork.